Hello, viewers. This is Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast for myself called the Boruto Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to be so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change to adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change to adult language. Now, if you're over 18, they need to go to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, with this and everything out of the way, let's get into the latest episode of Boruto. So basically, we see Sasuke at a cafe, enjoying some coffee and whatnot. Looking for any of the main Kara members who survived after Jigen got taken down. Looking for Ko and any members of the Karma or Kara organization to find leads on about code. So basically, he's in the land of Reddit. So like a desert version of Agrabah for Latin. So basically, he's like Sasuke was having a flashback that it brings back some memories since the last time I've been to the land of Reddit. I believe that's how it's pronounced. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, please forgive me. So anyway, so basically, Sasuke had a flashback, was scouting out the area for any Kara organization members, in the land of Reddit, looking down at the city where in the land of Reddit. So basically, turns out that Sasuke had a flashback. So basically, turns out that Naruto got sick from having had gotten sick from using the six tail path's power, and having the nine tail beasts inside his body during the fight between Madara and whatnot. So basically, he came down with the same illness as at the stage of the six paths. So basically, Naruto was very was feeling very ill and whatnot, feeling in pain. So basically, the only way to cure him is to get a manuscript that had a cure that was written by the sage of the six paths to help him cure his illness. And basically, Naruto said Kakashi went to the land of Reddit to go talk to the higher ups in Reddit, because they're the only ones who has the book that they need to help kill Naruto. So anyway, so basically, Akashi Sensei went there, made friends with the prince. Since the king is dead, the prime minister is now in charge. So basically, the prime minister is the head in charge. The princess, basically the princess is basically the prime minister looks like Jabbar is in charge. So basically, Kakashi was starting to, was in the land of Reddit, making friends with the prince, and try to get him to, look at his library and whatnot. But the prince said that, the prime minister, sealed off the library. Nobody's allowed in there. So basically, Takashi is trying to, build trust between the prince to order to get the book that he needs to help kill Naruto of his illness. But Sasuke saw how much pain that Naruto is in. He was like, screw it, I'm going there to see what's taking Kakashi so long and whatnot. And Naruto was like, wait, we know we haven't heard Kakashi yet, but let's give him some time to let's get a little more time to contact us before you rush in. But Sasuke, seeing how much pain that Naruto was in, he was like, screw it, I'll go there. So basically, Sasuke gets to the land of lyric. He gets himself locked up on purpose at a jail. This director of the jail named Sandra has this director this director at the jail named Sanjo on this Zayo, basically runs the prison. Turns out he has a real fucking dinosaur, a raptor guarding the prison. So basically, Sasuke came to the prison, Alexandra, and he found out that there's a raptor guarding the prison and whatnot. So basically, if a prisoner tries to escape, he gets eaten by this raptor. So basically, Sasuke figured that Zala is the raptor might be a summoning beast, and Zala is in control of this raptor. So basically, Sasuke got recruited, trying to get the lane, basically met his cellmates, came friendly with them and get the lay of the land and whatnot. So basically, at the one night, Sasuke was trying to get to the observatory, but that raptor, that Zara stop him to get to the observatory to get a look at the palace, so to see if Kakashi is there or not, or what, trying to get a sign of Kakashi. So basically, Sasuke got into a fight with this goddamn raptor, and basically he tried to use his genjutsu with his shotgun, but it didn't work on the raptor. So basically, Sasuke had to, basically use a kunai to stab and cut, and to stab this raptor up and the raptor free. So basically, the next morning when Sasuke saw the raptor, he saw the raptor that he attacked was not wounded at all. So basically, Sasuke was like, what the hell is going on here? So basically, I knew I took down that raptor. So basically, he figured this must be another raptor, and Zala is probably must replace the raptor that he attacked with another, and must be summoning another raptor that he. So basically, Sasuke figured that maybe Zala must have summoned a new raptor after he attacked the other raptor, in his prey. So basically, Zala greeted Sasuke when he got to the prison and whatnot, and so and Zala was like, oh, I think I know you. I think I know who. I think I know who. I think it was you who attacked my raptor last night. So basically, Sasuke tried to use his shotgun to control Zala, but Zala was not, Sasuke used his genjutsu with his shotgun, but it did not work on Zala. So Zala was like, started to laugh, he said, like, Zala was like, I can see now. So basically, like, who you are. But be warned, this is your second warning. So basically, the next time you try something like that, our third conversation will not be a friendly one. And he just walked away. And Sasuke was like, was kind of in shock that, that Zala was not affected by his Sharingan genjutsu. Meanwhile, Akashi So basically, the prime minister who's in charge, and the prince and the princess, who was a little older than the prince, was like, was discussing that the land of Reddick is going through a great famine right now. There's not enough food in the land of Reddick and whatnot, and basically, so basically the prime minister, was suggesting since the princess is old enough, or kind of old enough, like, getting, since the princess is old enough, the prime minister needs to get her final say, and basically the princess is going with wherever the prime minister said and whatnot. So basically, like, we need to go to war, go to neighboring, we're going to go to war, conquer other villages, and use that resources to help us with our famine and whatnot. Instead of opening conversation to trade food and goods and whatnot, the prime minister was like, screw that, we're going to conquer other places, and basically, basically just go to war and just steal for other neighboring nations and other neighboring villages and stuff like that to help our land and whatnot and blah blah blah. The prince thought this was just a stupid idea. Instead of opening trade to other nations, we're gonna start war with other nations while we're going through a famine, which we then which we can't go. The prince said this does not make any sense. Why would we go to war with other nations? We can't even feed ourselves. So basically, that's going to end up killing our land, our people even faster if we go to war and whatnot. So anyway, Akashi managed to disguise himself as one of the prince's servants, lady servants, and managed to get into the library and whatnot. So basically, that's how the episode ended with the Kachi Shinzak, finding the book that was at the stage of the sixth, find the book that he needs to help Naruto to kill Naruto's stage of the six past illness and whatnot. So basically, Kase found the book, the manuscript at the stage of the six paths to help kill Naruto's illness and whatnot. And basically, that's how the episode ended on that note. So anyway, this was a bit. Honestly, I feel like we're into this whole story arc is kind of based off of Latin a little bit. The prime minister looked like Jabbar and whatnot, but it is what it is. So anyway, what do you guys think about this latest episode of Boruto? Good, bad, or just okay? Anyway, please let me know. Anyway, sign off. 1,